Hi, thinking about the experience of last week being caught up in a country at war. And, as I was giving a conference on trauma and post-traumatic growth, I ended up having to do this conference in a bomb shelter, which is what an irony. And with all other 50 or 60 people that were at the conference. And one of the things that they were commenting with me is that my reaction to the sirens, to the danger, to the experience of being caught in the war, was a little different than other people. And, I talk all the time about intergenerational trauma, how I talk about epigenetics, but one thing is to, have a theory of it and identifying it in myself, and another thing is to experience it live. So the way I was triggered by the sirens, by the bomb shelter, was different than other people that have not gone through Holocaust, ancestors that have not had parents or grandparents that went through the Holocaust. And I think the way I reacted was very much informed by some of those pieces of information that I carry in my body, in my DNA. So, for example, I was very worried about the water, having water all the time with me. I would not separate from my passport or from cash. I would go to sleep dressed. I packed in a little bag everything that I thought was valuable, and I would carry that with me to the bomb shelter when I would go to sleep, when I was walking around, where I was staying. And those were really very interesting reactions of anxiety and the fear, in the sense of more of predicting things that would happen. Even though I've never experienced war before, it came out in my reactions. So something to think about in triggers that open up and discover past traumas and even ancestral, historical, intergenerational traumas.